Was there something that really surprised you in terms of what you kind of, you flipped the switch and that set all these things in motion? Is there something that you remember where you're like, wow, didn't really expect that?
Yeah, I keep repeating like note, but it's the thing that was pretty special also for us because it was it's our first. I don't know if we make a new one, but it's just the first iOS app, and we worked on it for 4 years, like the developers. So it took a while to get here.
Yeah,
and to see the figures. I think the first 3 days we were on the top 1 all over the world, like the most paid, how do you say, the most downloaded paid app or whatever. So I was like, whoa, that was pretty crazy. So, and maybe it was also because of the secretly onboarding of certified trainers and user group organizers like a few weeks before. I don't know if it did something, but you know, it's the whole, it came with a sort of bang. So we showed it and then, it's quite successful.
Why do you think that's kind of work? Because I know back in the day, I loved to be busy with music production wherever I was. So if I was in the train, I would love to be busy with music production. But then the apps and there were a cool synth, and I think Moog at the time had like a very cool synthesizer, but it was more of like this little gimmicky gear that I used my phone, like, a cool little bass sound here, but never really something that I professionally used in my workflow. Do you think, of course, these need to be a rather simple step in, like it needs to be simple to create something. How do you think this can be implemented into a professional workflow?
Yeah, I think there are a few things that stand out because there are a lot of other great music apps.
Yeah,
I think there are a few things. I think one is sound. I think it sounds really organic and punchy, and it's the sound is really cool.
Yeah,
and also the integration. Like you make something, you put it in the Ableton cloud, you go home and you boot up your computer, and then you open it and you can use it. So also the things that you sampled on the way, in the metro or whatever.
Yeah,
all these sounds are in the drum kit and are on your computer then. So that's also a thing that's
making it more convenient.
Yeah. So and also that's the last one I think. The third one is it's very playable. So and maybe people want to sometimes draw in notes. I'm more for sort of a player because I want to. I don't know, if you do like a kick snare thing and you just do it and you capture it and then that's it, you have it. And then you can some hi-hats and you can, I don't know. So it's very, for me, it's very fun, creative and playable. So if I open Note, I always can make something. There's always inspiration or
I remember going to Indeed Music School or audio engineering school, and I had this laptop with me, which is also a convenience, of course, and I'm happy that I could. But I was always flipping over Ableton, trying to make a small loop in the train, but it was like a 20-minute drive. So I needed to be quite fast. And I was hoping for something like this back then, but I said, well, doesn't matter. Like it worked out for me. But something that you just can flip on the phone and you can just get some ideas in, because I'm not somebody that dreams of a melody and then writes it down. It's kind of a process of the one note inspires the next note. And therefore, I think it's a super cool program. And especially integration that you have that is cool. It's very nice to capture these small inspirations that you sometimes kind of, it fades away. Kind of what you have when you wake up from a dream and you think like, hey, I'll remember this. I always trick myself. I always think, this time I will remember, and then I will go back to sleep and I never remember. And I don't know why I always trick myself, because I know this, it happens so much, but I trick myself always into it. But this is a great way to capture that, which is nice. So thanks for making it.
I didn't make it, but but it was nice to the team. It's nice to work also with all these creative people in the team, and it's all, everyone is super approachable. So you can just send a message and say, oh, how does this work? Or this is really cool. Thank you for making it. Or
hey there, I appreciate you watching the video. If you like this one, check out this video or that video. And if you want to support the channel, make sure to click on top of my head on the logo and subscribe to the channel.